Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? It's your girl, the Heaux Healer, and we're back with yet another video. This video is going to be for my Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising signs and Aquarius placements. And if you're cross watching for your boo, you're in the right space in the right place. This video is going to be for the next 3 months of the year. We're going to start off with the month of August, then we're going to go into September, then we're going to go into October. And without further ado, let's get right into the reading. So, as I was shuffling for your Wandering Heart deck. Now, mind you, before I started shuffling, because I had dropped the card back there, okay? I had dropped the card. Neglect was at the bottom. And I started shuffling, and bitch, this shit just flew out. I was like, oh, clearly there's a message. And there's a message of neglect. And when I seen this, the first thing that I heard from Spirit was, there's a neglect of the inner child, okay? I feel like Spirit wants you to play a little bit more. Spirit wants you to have a little bit more fun. It could also be neglect of your children, maybe. Like, maybe you're not spending enough time with your children, and, you know, God is trying to give you that, you know, give you that space, that time, that energy to really tap in and be around your peeps. So we're going to read the overall energy for this because, baby, if you'd have seen the way that card flew out, it was just like, oh, there's a message. So it says, here you feel abandoned. You're doubtful of your significance. You've lost track of your everyday pursuits due to the funk you are in. It feels as if everyone's life is moving at a steady upward pace and you aren't being considered or included. The upward energy says you make amends with your inner child. You remember her for who she is, her or him for who he or she is, and you apologize for not considering his or her feelings more often. You comprehend that every feeling has a root, and every root must be discovered for total wellness. You take the necessary steps to improve your overall health. And then the reverse energy says, you feel a deep void within. Your spirit feels out of tune. No matter how hard you try to listen, you can't hear your intuition. It's been a while since you checked in with yourself. You spiraled in many ways that you can keep track of, and picking yourself up feels like too big of a task. Asking for help feels like a sin, and you don't want to disturb others with your personal demons. Instead of facing the music, you stay numb. Don't allow bitterness to overcome you. Aquarius. What's tea, bitch? What's tea? Okay, we're gonna get into it because it definitely feels like the energy is heavy. Okay, bottom of the deck energy, we got the King of Swords twice. Bitch. It's given rough and tough, okay? And we need you to soften up, okay? We need you to girl, soften up, okay? You got the King of Swords twice. Now, we do love the King of Swords. We're gonna tap into it. We do love the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a king who is smart. He's very intelligent. He's wise. You know, he represents wisdom. But at the same time, he's harsh. He's cutthroat. He's about his business. He's the counterpart to the Queen of Swords, who, for lack of better words, it literally says this in the Biddy Tarot definition, a bitch. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's this like hardness about you right now. I feel like one of the planets did retrograde back into Aquarius right now. No, it wasn't. It retrograded back into Capricorn. I'm sorry. But I definitely feel like there's a hardness about you. But we're going to break it down. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty, see what's going on. You already got neglect. So I feel like this hardness about you is stopping you from being able to really tap into the things that make you feel happy, that inspire you. And I feel like Spirit wants you to continuously be inspired. And you're not inspired at this time. So we're going to break it down. So for the month of August, we have the Hermit energy, and it's clarified by the 5 of Wands. Okay, so Hermit energy is going to be your Virgo energy, okay? This is your I need a moment. You see her, she's closing her computer. She's like, bitch, I don't have the time. I don't have the time nor the space to do this with any of you anymore. Bye. I feel like some of you guys could be taking a social media break, or just kind of feeling like life is just lifing right now. It's given life is life. And then you have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands energy, it just feels like it's so competitive. You can't find your footing. You can't find your space. Like, it just feels like everything is just a little bit all over the place. And you're just like, what do I do? You know, like, what do I do? Like, how do I find myself in this difficult space? Hold on. The cards is carding right now. Let me fix them. Like, it just feels like you're in this space where you're like, yeah, I don't know what to do. So we're going to break it down. Spirit, why is Aquarius receiving this Hermit energy clarified by the 5 of Wands? What's the tea? What's the tea? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, that's good. We're going to start it off that way. I feel like you're taking this time to move into this space so you can get centered almost. I don't know why I felt center was the word, but it feels like that's the word. So I feel like you're taking this time to get centered. I really feel like you want to focus on things that really make you happy. Things that really uplift you and, you know, give you what you need. This also came out as well. I feel like you could also be taking some time to yourself to focus on your long-term goals. When I see the King of Pentacles and I see the Ten of Pentacles, I think of your long-term goals, the things that you really want to work really hard at. So I feel like you could be taking a break to really focus on your long-term goals. You also have the Queen of Wands energy. This Queen of Wands energy makes me feel like you're in a space where you're being encouraged to be creative. Wow, your cards are just flying out. You have the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands energy is going to be your... It's going to be your celebration, you know, being celebrated, going towards being celebrated. So I feel like you could be coming out of this hermit mode and really getting into gear, really getting into this competitive mode and basically saying, oh no, don't worry about it, I'm gonna take over. Let's see. You have the Eight of Wands here. Wow. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. So things are just moving forward for you. Some of you guys could be literally moving or just realizing there's been an increase in things. Like things are moving the way that they need to be moving. We have the Knight of Wands energy here. Knight of Wands energy is inspiration, feeling inspired, going towards the things that you want. So I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, it's just like I feel like these King of Swords energy could have, it doesn't necessarily have to be a toughness, but maybe there's like a straightforwardness about it. It's just like I said what I said, I'm doing what I said I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it, you know, I'm gonna do it. You have the Queen of Pentacles energy. So you have the counterpart energy here. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles in your first month, which is going to be the month of August. Queen of Pentacles energy is a mother. She's a nurturer, but she's about a bag. Her name is Queen Bada Bag Pentacles, period. And, I should make that into a shirt. Queen Bada Bag Pentacles. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. But anyway, her name is Queen Bada Bag Pentacles. And I just really feel like you are just in a space where you are you're focused on, you're just focused on really bringing in, like, I feel like you're focused on bringing in the money. I don't know, for some reason, like in my head I'm seeing like, you know, like Mario, where he's just like, you know, eating the coins. Like I'm seeing, like, I don't know, like I'm even seeing Mario Kart, like I don't know, and they're like getting the coins. I don't know, that's something that just came into my mind. But like, you're just focused on your coins right now, okay? You're just focused. You're like, what? Let me get this shmoney. I came out of retirement. And I feel like, you know, that hermit energy is like you coming out of retirement. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm back. Like, I just feel like you coming out of retirement. You have the Six of Cups energy. Six of Cups energy is about revisiting something. Like, so something from the past really is like surfacing maybe. And like, I just feel like something from the past is possibly coming up. Something, or it just like, something makes you feel nostalgic at this time. Like, something is giving you nostalgia and you're just like, wow, they're like, I remember what this used to feel like. You have the Judgment energy here. This is Virgo energy. So a Virgo can very much so be significant. But if not, Judgment energy is basically saying like, I'm doing a self-evaluation period, and I feel like you're taking a deep look at yourself, Aquarius, and like this is causing you to be like, okay, yeah, no, I'm doing this or I'm not doing this. Spirit, what are the messages you have for Aquarius for the month of August? Let me get a card. What's the tea? I like the Judgment card. I like in and off with the Judgment card because it just feels like you're in a space of self-evaluation. Let's get a card. Oh, we have honor your word. Libra got that same energy to start off their reading. Honor your word. So you got honor your word. Libra got the same energy at the beginning. So let's get right into it. Honor your word. So it says, stand 10 toes deep. The ability to speak your piece and stand your ground takes time, practice, and courage. The more you practice what you preach, the more reward you'll receive. Take pride in conversations you engage in. Is there anything to learn or teach? Do not waste your breath on gossip or tasteless banter. There's no use in cursing yourself. Be careful what you breathe life into. Once your word is given, protect it. Be a person that others can depend on. The more you commit to yourself, the more tenacity you grow. The more you believe in yourself, the more abundance will flow. Oh, child. Lord, I just kind of went into that. Okay, so The upward energy is the more you commit to yourself, the more tenacity you grow. The more you believe in yourself, the more abundance will flow. The powers that are working behind the scenes in your favor to help you bring all of your visions to fruition. Why? Because your promises are significant to the world. The matters on the heart are imperative. The reverse energy says you are not foolish for feeling away. You are foolish for not expressing what feels important to you. This is a sign that Angus is holding you hostage in an annoying place. It's hard for you to soar when you're too busy worrying about failure. Here you're being warned that you will not be able to reach the secure conditions that you deserve to live in if you're too timid to speak up and own what's rightfully yours. And the energy says do exactly what you say you're going to do. So I definitely feel like you're just coming out of this space. Like, I feel like you were in this hermit energy. You were seeing dark. You were seeing black. You didn't really know what was what. And I just feel like you're coming out of this space and you're just acknowledging that you want what you want. And I just feel like you're in a space where you're going towards it. And Aquarius, I love that for you. I love the energy for you. We're going to go into the next month. The next month is going to be... what is the next month? The next month is going to be... What is it? Child, September. Okay, so we have justice clarified by the Seven of Cups. So justice is Libra energy, so a Libra can very much so be significant, but I also feel like with this Seven of Cups energy, I feel like for the month of September, you're gonna have to ground your energy in a way, because justice is all about balance, but the Seven of Cups is not balance. It's having too many ideas, too many ways of thinking, too many things to think about. So what is the energy? Spirit, what's tea? Why is Aquarius receiving justice for the Seven of Cups? You have the Temperance energy here. It didn't, child. Okay, we have Temperance energy. This is Sagittarius energy. But this is all about balance and moderation. It also has something to do with soulmates, but it also has something to do with being on the right path. So I feel like, ironically, with this Seven of Cups being here, wow, you have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands here. I feel like in September, you're definitely feeling inspired to go for something. Let's see what the energy is. You have the Magician energy here. You are just really manifesting the fuck out of your life right now. You have this Ace of Wands, you have this Magician. I just feel like there's so many new beginnings coming towards you at this time, Aquarius. September feels like it's going to be a really good month. Whoop, we have the Chariot energy just pop out, so you're definitely going to be moving forward. There's definitely some career advancements happening here. Ooh, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the sequences of four are going to be significant. We got the Four of Wands with the Four of Swords. There we go. I was about to say, I'm waiting for it to autofocus. Four of Wands with the Four of Swords. So I feel like with this Four of Wands energy, you are being celebrated, okay? You are creating community. Maybe you're joining a new community. And I feel like it's at the time of taking a break. Like, I feel like you needed to take this much needed break for you to figure out what's the next steps for you. You know, like, what are the next steps for myself? What do I need to do? What do I, like, what needs to go on? Like, what needs to happen? What's tea? You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. I feel like Spirit is basically saying you're making the right decisions for you as you move forward. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. Eight of Pentacles is getting back to work. So I definitely feel like September is going to be you just kind of, like, taking off. Like, I love it. And remember what the overall energy here was. It was neglect. So I definitely feel like there is so much inner child healing that you need to kind of like, and I don't even know if it's like inner child healing or inner child embrace. And I just feel like you owe it to your inner child to embrace your wildest dreams and like go towards your wildest dream. And I think that Spirit is just holding you accountable for that. We have the Nine of Cups energy here. I love it. Nine of Cups energy is that wish card, you know. It's you throwing those wishes out there saying, it is what it is. I'm wishing on a star and I want Spirit to send this energy back towards me. What else do we have for the month of September for my Aquarius? Woo, the cards are flying. You do have the Ten of Wands here, but I feel like this Ten of Wands is coming because you're in a space of releasing heavy burdens. You did, like, all of your energies was screaming balance, 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 balance. So I feel like September is going to be a month full of balance. It's going to be a month when things start to make sense. You have the Hermit energy here. Hermit energy is going to be, Hermit energy is Virgo energy. We got the Hermit energy in August. So I feel like the Hermit energy may be what you're releasing. It could be that introspection that you've taken in August to like really think things through is what you're releasing so that you can let go of these heavy burdens. Okay. You have the two of Cups here. Two of Cups. Some of you guys could be getting into new relationships, going into relationships with people. You could be starting businesses, partnering up with other people. Ooh, you got the Lovers. Okay, somebody is definitely falling in love. I feel like falling in love. Falling in love. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. Come on, B. I love that song. Like, Cuff It, What a Remix. Like, let's just take a moment to just understand that that song is really crack, okay? It has crack in it. I feel like it has a spell on it. Like, I just... insert the song, nah. But we have the Lovers energy here. And with this Lover energy, I just definitely feel like somebody is falling in love in September. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like things are blossoming with you and a partner, maybe. I don't know. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles is that energy of, I think it's about having a plan or making a plan, or like maybe you could be making a plan with your partner like, hey, you know, I really want to spend the rest of my life with you. Like, I really think that you are my person. However, I do feel like there are some things that need to be worked on before we get to this next level. And I feel like some of you guys are in this space where you're like, there's a lot of things that need to be worked on before we get to this next level, but I don't have a problem working on those things with you as long as you don't have a problem working on these things with me. And I feel like you have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords energy is, it's about being trapped, but I feel like this is the energy you're coming out of, especially if you're making plans with a partner. Spirit, can we get the tea? Let's get the tea on this. Like, what's the tea on the month of September for my Aquariuses? What do they need to know? What's tea? Ooh, we got Source. Okay, we got Source. Come on now, because this is a beautiful card. Y'all need to see it. Wow, come on, you better give. You better give. This, she be giving on this card. She gave. Okay, it's giving. But anyway, you got Source. Okay, so Source says it's the #1 card in the deck. Period. #1, not the #2. And it says, as time progresses, you move forward into a familiar space of light. You've grown tired of the games and the chase. You've matured almost as if overnight. Your heart is grounded in enduring energy. You no longer give yourself credit for the actions you take. You suppose the human experience will run its course, however spirit sees fit. You confide in a higher power to direct the path you walk with high hopes of peaceful days in the near future. Taken every day, day by day, you are in no sudden urgency to get anywhere specific. The quest alone is gratifying. The more the upward energy is, you are more connected to your guides now than you've ever been. You're familiar with living a life of endless wonders. You have released your value of control. Your demeanor has evolved from tense to nonchalant. You believe that whatever will be, as long as you stay humble, receptive, and trusting in the instinct of the divine timing. Love that. The reverse energy says you're unable to let go of worries and fears in certain ways. They cripple you. Your mind is racing. There's a disconnect. You're attempting to use discernment without having to dive inward. This is not the way. Now is the time to sit still, listen to your heart, reaffirm your self-worth, and keep your spirits uplifted. How else can you hear? And the message said you are the source of your own magic. Wow, I love Source because it definitely, first of all, like, get into it. It gives me Oshun energy. If you guys are into the African deities, it gives me Oshun. Like, come on. It gives me Oshun energy because she's also the goddess of fertility and beauty and just all things luxury. But also it also gives me magician energy, but it also gives me empress energy. And I feel like a combination of all of those three things is just abundance. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like spirit is just really encouraging you to get clear. Like, depending on whatever message resonates with you, this is completely up to you. But I feel like spirit is just encouraging you to really get clear about what it is that you want for yourself and how are you going to achieve those things. But also understanding that, like, you have no control over life. Life be lifing, okay? Life be lifing all day, every day, all the time. It's going to life. If one thing a life is going to do is life. Okay, so I definitely feel like Spirit just wants you to understand that you don't have no control over this shit, but like do it gracefully, you know. Put on your best wig, do your best makeup, you know, look like a bad bitch while you're doing it, even when you don't have the certainty, even when you don't know what the fuck is going on. Always just kind of be in a space of like, I don't know what's going on, but fuck it, I'm here. Like, I'm showing up and I'm gonna look good when I show up, period. And I love that for you. Next, we're going to get into the final month. Last but not least, we're going to go into October. And the message for October, well, the cards for October is the King of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. I love this. This is a positive energy from what we're coming from. Like, we start off the month with the Hermit energy, okay? So to end it off with the King of Cups is beautiful because it just feels like you got a grip on whatever the fuck was going on. You know, like you understand. I just seen 11:11 on the clock, on the camera. That number may be significant for you. But with the King of Cups showing up, the King of Cups, we love him. He's very cool, calm, and collective. Nobody's not getting him off his high horse. And we love that about him. Like, what? Huh? Who? Who gonna do what? Who gonna do who? You ain't gonna do me. Period. So nobody's getting him off his high horse. You know why? Because he has control over his emotions. And that's the one thing you can control. You can't control how life be life in, but you can control how you react to it. You can control your emotions. So I definitely feel like with this Ace of Swords energy, I feel like it's a victory. I'm not going to say truth for clarity. It's just giving straight victory. I feel like you are really going to be celebrated, or something's coming in for you to celebrate. You have the Nine of Cups. I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands here. Nine of Wands energy is about basically, it's about like understanding that life is going to have its struggles. We just spoke about this with Source. Life is going to have its struggles. Things are going to be annoying. Things are going to be annoying. That's one thing I can say. One thing life is going to be is annoying. But all you can do is, like I said, control the way you look at it. You have the World card here. So I feel like you're closing out a cycle, or you're moving into a new cycle where things are starting to make more sense. And I also feel like it might have been a stagnant cycle. Now when I see the World, I think about stagnancy because it does have all of the fixed signs on it. And not that fixed signs are stagnant, but Aquarius, you're also a fixed sign, so you can relate. It's not that you're stagnant. The thing is that you don't like change. So you'll stay within something just because it's the one way of working. But the thing about life is we have to blossom. We have to grow. We have to be weeded out so that we can be rerooted. And I think that you're in a space where you're learning to be rerooted. You know, your seeds are being put back into the grass, and you can't expect freshly planted seeds to grow immediately. So you have the King of Cups energy here. King of Cups, again, like I said, is cool, calm, and collective. Like, you're just in this cool, calm, and collective space, and you're moving forward. Empress energy, we love the Empress energy pulling up. So with this Empress energy pulling up to the scene, I just feel like you are just really tapped into this divine feminine energy. You're being unapologetically yourself. You're showing up unapologetically as yourself. And you're doing your thing. And I love it. I absolutely, positively love that for you. You have the Tower card here. Oh, there we go. You have the Tower card here. And I just feel like it's a sudden change. But I feel like this sudden change is... it's just like you realizing that you can't control everything. And you just kind of like, fuck it. I can't control it. I don't know what to do about it, but I'm going to just go towards it. Whatever. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands energy is basically you at the top. Aquarius, you are at the top. Everybody's down here, okay? They down here, you right here, right? And they're trying to fight, and you just smacking them back down like, nope, nope, nope. And I just feel like that's another obstacles of things of life. Like, but the thing about the seven of wands that I absolutely love is just that it's the fact that you are already at the top. So while you're trying to maintain, that's the difference between, it's a difference between maintaining and trying to get there. I'm maintaining because I've already been here. You guys don't know what it's like to be up here. You've never been up here. You've never smelt it. You've never even dealt it. But you know that you want to be up here. Baby, I'm up here. And trust me, it's hard because I'm fighting all of y'all off. But the thing is that I'm maintaining. You're trying to get here. You know? So... I love that. You have the Eight of Cups here. Eight of Cups energy is leaving things behind. Things that feel uncertain, things that don't feel like, things that feel uncertain, things that feel heavy, things that just don't align with who you are as an individual. Leave it behind, honey. You want to go where you're celebrated. I love this Six of Pentacles energy because it's about giving and receiving. And I feel like if I'm celebrating you, you should be celebrating me. I just feel like the energy is giving and receiving. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. Some of you guys could be coming into new money investments in the month of October. New money opportunities, maybe new jobs, new ways of making money, new streams of income. Wow, Page of Cups. And I feel like whatever these new streams of income are going to be, it's definitely going to allow you to be a little bit more creative. You know, tap into a different way of seeing, tap into a different way of doing. You have the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands energy. I just feel like you're all about expanding right now. You're in expansion stage and you're just all about expanding. You want to go big. You don't want to go home. Bottom of the deck energy, you do have the Devil. So I feel like Aquarius, you're releasing any negative vibes, any negative energies, things that just no longer serve you, things that don't bring you the fulfillment that you're looking for. I just feel like you're just letting go. Like, you're just like, if this don't do it for me, it ain't doing it for me. And like, you're 100% about it. And I absolutely love it. Like, I love it for you. And I think it's absolutely amazing. And I think you're doing your big one. And I love it. So I'm going to pull an additional card from the Oracle deck for the month of October for you to see what the energy is. Spirit, what is the messages you have for Aquarius for the month of October? What's the energy? Ooh, we got the Fool card. This Fool card is kind of disrespectful. Not disrespectful, but it's definitely one of those cards that'll read a bitch. Okay, so if you're ready to be read, let's get into it. Okay. Smirks and eye rolls are being given, child. You know better, and when you know better, you do better. Damn, I got to do it over because I messed up. Smirks and eye rolls are being given. You know better, and when you know better, you do better. Period. Period. This card invites you to examine your surroundings. Ask yourself the necessary questions. Are you engaging in productive activities? Are you entertaining healthy relationships? Are you ignoring undeniable deal breakers? Are you prioritizing your best interests? Are you moving with caution? Are you bending your moral code to hold space for the undeserving? Are you accommodating special needs for those who don't think twice about your comfort? Ooh, clutching the pearls. Are you seeking adornment from an outside source? Are you being honest with yourself? Are you repeating habitual patterns that do not elevate you? Are you pretending to be glad about shortcomings you receive? This card encourages you to strive for improvement. Now, like I said, that is a card that reads a bitch, okay? She will read the fuck out of you. But, and your message is a divine time to start fresh. So I feel like all of those questions are prompting some form of growth. So at the end of the day, it's reading you, but it's pushing you to be a better individual. So you want to think about all of these questions that are asked, like, and, you know, really, like, you know, go back. I might even enter this page in there for you so you guys can really take a good look at these questions, because these are really, really great questions. And it's like, listen, you got to move forward, and the best way to move forward is to do the self-evaluation with self. You know, the Judgment card came up a couple of times here, so I definitely feel like, no, it came up once. One of them I was like, oh, right here in August we spoke about the Judgment card. So there's a self-evaluation happening, and you really need to tap into it. So Aquarius, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let your girl know how you like this video. And I'll see you guys in the next 3 months.